this particular She-Ra's arms and why they don't go all the way down. Now, at first, I just picked her up and went, hey, they go down, but I realized they actually get stuck right there, and you can't get her elbows into this little waist area. Now, at first, you're like, well, what's the big deal about that? Well, let me show you what the big deal about that is. Let me go ahead and grab another action figure. So here we have this custom that I made, and hers goes down a little further where you can see the arm come straight down. But again, you still can't tuck it all the way into that little groove area, but you can get it closer. So let's take a look at some of the other figures from Filmation from Super 7 to see if their arms go down further. So I'm going to grab a Teela from the Super 7 line. Teela! Oh, I got a bird lady here too. Teela. And I'm not sure which is the custom, which is the regular one, so I'll just grab a bunch. All right, so here we have the bird lady, and hers does go down further. You can see her arms go down almost to that area, which of course is kind of cool to get her arms down into the sides right there. So that goes down further, and that's also a Super 7 design. Now, this one is a Super 7 design, and her arms, this side goes down further than this side, so that's kind of interesting, is her left goes down further than her right. So, kind of crazy. All right, let's take a look at this one here. Oh, this is the custom. I can tell now. The custom goes down pretty far. It almost goes in, even beyond down. Okay, this one just has a custom head, but it's the same She-Ra, I believe. I think I might have modified her waist to be skinnier. But either way, her arms still go down pretty far. So, crazy, crazy. So, yes. Where did she go? Here she is. For some reason, her arms just don't have the same articulation to go down all the way. It's close. You can feel a hard stop when you hit it right there. It's not like it's mushy. It actually has a hard stop. So I'm afraid to force it, as I'm not sure where the stop is. I'm looking up here in her armpit, and it looks like there's still room to go down, but you can feel it's got a hard stop. I can just feel it go kunk right there. So I'm not sure what's causing that stop, because her arm is very loose, as you can see. So it's not like it's hard to move. Let's put it up here on this upper shoulder area, and you could see that if it could move in further, it would, because there's nothing blocking it. But again, it has that hard stop right there. You know what I think it is? I think it's the way they designed the curvature right here. That the curvature is blocking. You can see. Yeah, the curve starts to go out right there. And so when you hit that curve portion, the pin has to come out further for it to make the arm go down, but it's hitting the inside. So if you wanted to fix this, there's two ways you could do it. One way is you could take and sand down this curve, which is pretty hard to do, but you could do it. Take a lot of effort of getting a strip of sandpaper and sanding that down right in that area. That should allow it to close more, because it's hitting, it starts to hit right before that. And then the other way is to actually break open the torso. Man, they did a good job on this. I can't even see the seam line on there. Look at that. They actually, like, not only did they put the seam together, but they also somehow plastic welded it together in that area too. This is going to be a pain to take apart. But if you got the gumption to take it apart, if you broke apart that seam, you could pull the arm out and then radius the inside where the arm sits, and then her arm would go down all the way. That is a lot of work, though. I think I would not venture that much effort into making her arm go down all the way. And it is weird, just like with the other figure we saw, her left goes down a little further than her right. And you can see that up here especially. You can feel this side. You can see how much gap is left over on the articulation spot. You can kind of push this one, but it's really forcing it. Now I suppose you could use hot water and heat it up and force it, but then your pin from that point forward is going to always be extra loose. So, and mine's already kind of loose, so I'm not sure. Now, if you take a look, though, they have some really awesome elbow joints on her. Look at those elbow joints. They are amazing. I love when they do elbow joints like this. There's no pins, and it has that cool rotation feature. Way better than this, which rotates up here at the arm, which is also a Super 7 figure. So you can tell they've been changing the way they do it as the time goes on. If you even take a look at the faces, they did a much better job on the face of She-Ra than they did on, of course, her eyes are a little bit too far spread, but still a whole lot better than Teela. Of course, you guys know I love my new custom figure. Oh, she is so cool looking. She's ready for battle. Ho, 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 ho. Anyway, I will put her headdress back on. All right, let's check out your guys' comments, and then I will go. Let's take a look here. Wow, a lot of people have joined on. Oh man, it stinks. The font is smaller on the new app. Hopefully I can read them. You know what? I'm just going to have to open it up on here, because I cannot read those fonts. Okay. I got my YouTube app, opening it up so I can see your guys' comments. YouTube on Ruby. And there's my video. And let's check out the comments. No, I don't want the ad. I want the comments. There we go. Hey, Master Far, thanks for joining us. Waldo says Super 7. Yep, Super 7. They rock with a lot of stuff. At first, they really stunk. I mean, I have to admit, when I got this Teela, I was not happy. Not happy. But you take a look at some of the new Thundercats, and the female Thundercat figures came out with looks spectacular. Spectacular. And you can even see even the She-Ra's more advanced, better build with the elbows especially. So they're just getting better and better. I wish they'd get the Moto license to make some more classics, being they are still using that buck size for their Thundercats. The ultimate He-Man special collector edition. Because at $55 a pop, I doubt they'll be competing with these $12 figures. So, Jeff, thanks for joining us. Master Toy Hunter, thanks for being here. I guess I should check my audio while I'm here. Does this sound right? Yep. Audio sounds great. Let me put this light back on. So I hope to have another video tonight. We'll see. Oh yes, I have the Battleground Teela. There's the Sorceress who I just got recently. Nice. Yep, and this is not Battleground Teela, believe it or not. This is actually the female figure from the vehicles. The Fighting Foeman figure. I think what her name was. Shield Maiden or something like that. I forgot what it was. And then I gave her the head from the Cuckoo Sisters. And then I gave her Teela's snake and staff. And I swapped out Teela's loincloth and upper armor piece and Teela's boots. So it's actually not Teela. But I know it looks like Battleground Teela. But I wanted to make a red head with red features, so that is what this is. And luckily, the Cobra piece fits on there too, and it matches nicely for the browns. So it came out looking really nice. I know at first people were like, wait, you can't mix the red with a Battleground Teela, but I think it came out good. Especially with the red hair as the set off for it. Origins Teela better be good, darn it. Origins Teela is pretty good. Thank you, Masterverse Toy Hunter. Star Sisters. Yes. Yeah, she wasn't part of the Star Sisters. If I did say that, misspoke. Yep. She was part of the Fighting Foemen. Anyway, you got to admit, though, this Masterverse head looks really good on this figure. I mean, look at the difference. It's just crazy. I mean, this head looks ridiculous compared to... They did such a good job on that Tila figure. And you mix it with classics, and it's just perfect. Oh, the Filmation Tila. Yes. I hope the Filmation Tila comes out good, too. All right. Anyway, it was just a quick short video to answer someone's question. Again, if you just tuned in, it was all about how her arms don't go down all the way. And with a close look and examination, it seems to be the radius of the bend of this arm piece here is hitting the flat surface inside. And I think if you had a radius, that would fix that problem. That's what it feels like. Especially when you bring it up, you can really feel it right here. Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? So, and I imagine if you used hot water, you probably could force it down. But again, you'd stretch those pins out to do that. All right, let me go ahead and put her shield back in her hand. And her sword. Oh. And the pillars go falling. Which I know technically, I don't think she has her shield and her sword at the same time. I think she turns her sword into a shield. So, anyway, I don't care. She gets both. Let's see. Oh, why not we talk about the Havoc with SR Art Heartcatch Procure stream. I don't know. Contact me on Facebook, give me a link, and I'll find out what it is. I'll shock it when the walls fell. All right. Anyway, good journey, you guys. And hopefully I'll have another video today later on. Bye now.